Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel CNC for TDM. Today in this video we are going to discuss, this is an exercise, this isometric view of the block is given here. This is isometric view of the block, all the dimensions are given. What we have to do is, we have to draw three views, orthographic views, side view, front view and top view. So these views we have to draw from this figure. So now let us see what are the dimensions here. Dimensions are like this. Length of the block, it is 90 mm, and this width is 50 mm and height is 60 mm. And these are the steps in the block. The bicolor, if you see in the front view, this blue color portion, this is visible, this blue color, this is visible in the front view, and in the top view this red color portion, this face is red color, these are visible in the top view, and this green color here, it is visible in top as well as side, and this is only in side view, this yellow color. So this is given here, and now we have to draw these views. First of all, what we have to do is, you have to draw these three rectangles. First rectangle is for front view, because in the front view it is given 90 by 60. 90 is the length and 60 is the height for front view. Okay, so this rectangle is 90 into 60. So I can also give dimensions here. Dimensions from this point to say this point. Okay, so here dimensions is not visible. What I have to do is, I have to scale this dimension. How to do that? There is a command dim scale, DIMSCALE, dim scale. Okay, so dim scale 1, I can write here say 8, enter. So now it is, this is 8 times bigger will be the scale of the dimensions. Okay, so again I will dimension it now. Okay, from this to this here, still it is not visible. So again what I have to do is, again I have to scale it. Again, if I go for dim scale, enter. Now I will write it 15. Okay, so now again if I dimension this dimension, this line, okay, so it is 90, it is properly visible now. So this dimension is given here 90 by 60. Again if I dimension this here from this point to say this point, it is 60. 90 by 60, this is in front view. Let us complete front view first. Okay, but because this is a rectangle, this is a single entity. If I select this rectangle, whole rectangle is selected. Okay, what I have to do is, now I have to explode it into single lines. So what I have to do is, just this command is explode. Okay, if I explode this rectangle, enter, so now it is exploded. So all lines are single lines now, separate entities. Okay, so what I have to do is, this height here in the front view, if you see in the front view here, this height is 20 mm and this step is also 20 mm. That means there are 3 steps of 20 each. Okay, so what I have to do is, I have to offset this line by 22 times. Okay, so I will go for offset. Okay, offset distance is say 20. Enter. Okay, I will select this line and upside. Again I will select this line and upside. Okay, so now it is 3 steps are there. Okay, and now what I have to do, I have to draw a I have to offset this line also. Just see, this size is 60, total is 90. So that means 90 minus 60, 30 mm. That each side it is 15 mm here, like this, 15 mm. So I will offset these lines, both lines by 15 mm. Okay, offset this line. If I offset it by 15 mm, enter, 15 mm, this side and this line this side. Okay, so now this step is created here like this, and at the center I need this 20 mm width at the center. Okay, so how to do that? What I have to do is I have to create a line from the midpoint to the this vertical line. Okay, this line is drawn now, and because I need this 20, that means I will offset this 10 this side and 10 right side. Okay, so again I offset this line. Distance is say 10 mm now, 10 mm distance. So I will offset this side and this side also. Okay, so now what I can do is I will draw one line from this point to this point in this taper like this. What I have to do is I will draw a line, because this taper starts from this point and ends at this point. Okay, so similarly one more line I have to draw. I have to draw from this point and I have to finish at this point. Okay, so now what I have to do is these extra lines I can delete. So then how to do that? Just go for trim. Okay, if I trim this line here, this line is trimmed, this line is trimmed, this is also trimmed, this is also trimmed. I need this only, so this I will trim, this I will trim here, it is not required here, and this also I will trim, this also. Okay, and again this line is not required here, this line is not required, this is also not required. Okay, this is not required here, so this line is also not required, because this shape is like this only, so this is not needed here, and this is also not needed. So, and this is also not required, this is also not required. This line also I will trim, this line also I will trim. Okay, so this way, and because this step is there in the between one step is there, so this line is also not required, and this line is also not required, and similarly the center line not required now. Okay, so now this portion, this is also not required, and here this also not required. So this front view is ready now. So this is the front view. Okay, so now what I have to do is, this is our front view. Now you come to side view. So how to complete this side view? In side view, you are looking from this side, because we are working in first angle projection. In first angle projection, you are looking from the side and making on the left side. Okay, so because I am looking from this side, and these are the steps. First step is this. Through this line I will make a line here. I will have to draw a line just take tracking of this, and you just start from this and end at this point. Okay, so this line I have drawn. So this step is visible here in the side view. And next what I have to do is, one step is there 30 mm, this width is 30 mm, and this one step is 20 mm. So again I will draw one more line here, more line, just I will take this point, and from this I will start at this end and at this point. So this is the line I have drawn now. Okay, and because this width is 30 mm, so I will offset this line to 30 mm. So how to do that? Just offset and distance say 30 mm. Okay, enter. Select this line. Oh, sorry. What I have to do? This I have to explode this also first. Okay. So explode this rectangle. This rectangle I have to explode. Enter. This is exploded now. Okay. Now I will offset this line by 30 mm. So distance 30 mm. Okay. And this line is selected now, and this side it is 30 mm. Okay. So now what I have to do is, because there is no material in this portion, so this portion I can trim here. Just go for trimming. Okay, this portion is not required, this is not required, this step is there. Okay, then because this is a complete step, so this line is also not required here. Complete, this step is there, 50 by 20 whatever it is. And then there is no line here also like this also you should trim. Okay, now what I have to do is, this is because this step is like this here, so this is also not required. Okay, this is not required here. And if you look from here, this side is there, and in this side this step is there and this step is there in the side, because this complete step is there. Okay, and inside also I have to complete this line. Okay, from this point to say this point. Okay, because this step is there, complete step, it is visible here, very much visible, and this line is also visible like this, and this is not required, this portion. So I will trim, what I will trim, only this portion. Okay, so now this is our side view. In the side view, what are the dimensions? This dimension is, because width of the block is 50 mm and height is 60. So if I dimension this, so this side it should be 50 here, it is given here, this is 50, and height is same, which is 60. Height is 60, this is 50, and this step is there, so this step is should be 30 mm from this point to this point. Okay, this step is 30 mm, and here this step should be 20 mm from this point to this point. If I dimension here, say from this point to this point, it is 20. Okay, these steps are 20 mm here, and again this is given here, this is also 20 from this point to this point, it is 20. Okay, so this way I have completed this, and this dimension is given here 60. Let us check this also. This dimension, yes, of course, this is 60. So we have checked all the dimensions here now. and this one more step is there. This is 20 mm here. If I look from this point, say this point, and then say this point, this is 20. Yes, this is 20. So we have completed these two views, side view and front view. So now it is top view. So in the top view also, what I have to do is, in the top view, what I have to do here, first of all, I have to explode it. So explode this rectangle, enter, it is exploded now, and sizes are same, 60 by, and this dimension will be here, this will be your this dimension should be 60. Okay, this dimension, okay, sorry, 50. 50, because this, if this is 50, this will also be 50, like this width. Okay, so now in the top view, what I have to do, because this width is 50 here, and this offset, this line I will offset by 20 mm, because this step is 20, this is 30. Okay, then what I have to do is, we are looking from the top here, and I will offset this line. Okay, if it is 30, I can take it from the top also, from this top line, and this is say 30. Okay, so this way this step is there, and what I have to do now, because top step is here 20 mm, I will draw a line. I will draw a line here from the midpoint, okay, and a vertical line just for symmetry. Okay, I will offset it by 10 mm each side, offset, say 10, enter, 10 mm this side. Okay, and I will offset this side, and this line this side also. Okay, so this way. And one more thing, what I have to do is, this point will be projected on this view. Okay, I will draw a line like this. See, this is the point and node point, and I will start it from here, and at right angle I will draw this line. Again I will draw again a line, and from this point now just start at this and at this point. Okay, now what I have to do is, I have to remove some extra lines now. Just go for trimming. Okay, this line is not required here now. This line is also not required, because this step is up to 30 mm length, and it will come up to this side. So this step is not required here, and this is also not required. Okay, and then this is not required, this is not required here, and this line is also not required here. Like this I will draw this. So this way I have completed this top view also.